Trying to get it right, y'all. Trying to get it right. J Hud, save our youth. Oh, man. I haven't been up here in a while, y'all. Trying to get it together. You know. What can we talk about today? I know one thing. Everybody going crazy over this little $1,400, man. Just you should see this. I see how they trick us off our square every day. We so busy worrying about $1,400 while they busy in here trying to pass these laws that's gonna make it hard for us to do anything. And we so focused on $1,400 that ain't enough to do shit. Some people rent is more than that. So how are you helping them? They pay their rent, and then what about the rest of their bills? There's a lot of people that's out of work because of the COVID. Been out of work a whole year. You got 3 payments of, well, some people didn't even get the first one. Some people got the second one. Some people didn't get the second one. Some people got the first one. Now the third one. Some people get that one. Some people don't. Like, it's just a bunch of crap. Like, they want to put you through, try to get a little bit of money that's not going to help you get out of the hole anyway. We got people that have been out of work a whole year who probably collected half a year, and now they owe another half a year worth of bills, and you send them $1,400 and think they're supposed to be happy. Get out of here with that. Y'all want me to come up here and talk about rappers and who got shot and who having sex with who and all that crazy stuff? Then I get a lot of views, huh? But if I get up here talking about something positive, I ain't gonna get no views, huh? That's how it works. That's how it works these days. I got my cousin Chris Hudson. Yeah, I said your name, telling me, oh, you shouldn't be smoking weed on so the whole world can see what you're doing. Listen here, bro. If I cared about what the world think about me, I'll be messed up in life. I didn't make it to 55 years old by worrying about what people think about me. I don't give a damn who know what I do. If I do it and if I put it on pub, that means I don't give a damn who's seen it. That's the problem. Weed ain't never hurt nobody. Like, when did weed make you OD? When did weed kill somebody? When did weed make you go out and commit a violent crime or a violent act because you was high on marijuana? Like, it grows out of the earth. It's a plant. You know, they use it for medicinal purposes for people that have stress, anxiety, depression, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm diagnosed with major depression. So smoking marijuana might help me. Matter of fact, it does help me. Helps relax me so I don't be so worried about stuff from the past, like, you know, my daughter being killed or my kid's mother passing away a couple of months ago, or my father passing away last year, or my grandmother passing away last year, or losing my daughter 10 years ago to gun violence, another female playing with a gun. All this stuff that I go through is trauma in my life. And if I can do something to relax that, so I don't be thinking about all this stuff at one time, so I can get up out the bed and get up out the room and come outside and do something with my life, like, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got the stress of my wife being incarcerated. I got to try to make sure she's straight. When she called home and lied to me about she don't have no more money, so I got to find a way to get more money to her so she can get the stuff she need, because that food in there is crap. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to eat that? I wouldn't, and I didn't. So, and I didn't have people looking out for me like that. So I had to hustle inside the jail so I can eat, because I didn't have nobody sending me money. I mean, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about with the younger people too, as far as sitting in jail, and them guys, all these guys glorifying this shit like gang life, and I was doing this in jail. Excuse me, and I was doing that in jail. But why they wasn't telling you that they were sitting in there not getting no mail from their loved ones, and sitting in there with no money, and you can't buy no commissary, and you don't have no food. So dinner served at 4:30, 5 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you starving again. And dinner with some crap, some rice and a piece of little meat that a baby can eat and get full off, wouldn't get full off of. So how the hell is a grown man going to get full off of that? And if you ain't got nobody sending you money, you all set. You're going to be hungry most nights. You're going to be asking people for a soup or something to eat at night, or you'll be the first one up for breakfast. 5:30 in the morning, be up fully dressed at the door, waiting for them to pop the door so you can go eat breakfast. And you're going to be scouting at the child hall looking for who ain't eating this and who ain't eating that. It gets real. So, all them people that glorifying jail, act like jail is so cool, they're not telling you all that. See, they're not telling you that when you ain't got no sneakers, you got to wear them Willy Bobos that they give you in the whole compound. They skipping around. They rub the holes in the bottom of them. You have them for a little while. It's not good support for your feet. You ain't got nobody sending you money for sneakers or boots. You all set. So jail is not fun, young brothers and sisters. So don't think for 1 second that it is. I don't know who put that in your mind that jail is fun and jail is cool, but it's nothing fun and cool about going to jail. If you can stay out here and do the right thing, please do that. It's enjoyable to work a job, to get a paycheck, to cash a paycheck, pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Not have to look over your shoulder about, worrying about going to jail, worrying about if you served a police officer undercover. You know what I'm saying? Wondering if you got a warrant. That ain't no way to live. People might think that shit's cool, but it ain't cool, man. It ain't cool, man. It ain't cool to be out here in the streets trying to get fast money when you're taking a chance on leaving your family, your kids, your wife, your mother, your father if you're younger, your girlfriend. That's the big part. Leaving your girlfriend if you really love her. You got to worry about if she's going to be faithful to you, if she's going to come see you or not. Because they always, when I used to sit in jail, you get these dudes that sit in jail talking about they know their wife is doing this, they know their wife is doing that, they call home. I said, man, the phones go off at 11 o'clock at night. Your wife could be out until the phones come back on 8 o'clock in the morning. She could be home at 7:30, waiting for the phone ring at 8:30. You'll never know she was out. So don't sit here and tell me you know what your wife doing when you incarcerated. You don't know what she doing, because she take them pants off every day, and that coochie probably get wet every day. So if you ain't got no committed, strong woman that don't hang out in the streets, you might have problems. Because if she's hanging around other good-looking brothers that's fresh and sharp, that's out there, the music live, you sitting up with some Browns on, and she young, 9 times out of 10, brother, that's not your girl no more. You'll be getting a Dear John letter or a visit sooner or later. And trust me, if you got a lot of time, it's going to happen. It happens to everybody. It happened to me. It's going to happen to you. If you want to go to jail, it's going to happen to you too. I have a son that's 30-something years old. He grew up in the Ville, one of the worst neighborhoods in New Haven, and he never sold drugs. He never committed a crime in his life. He's got his master's degree. He owns his own property, his house. He owns his own cars, vehicles. He's got a good girl. She works. His mother raised him right. I can't say I raised him right, because I was in jail most of his life. And we have a rocky relationship because of that. I have apologized to him for that, for my choices in life, choosing the streets and drugs and stuff over him, which I did. But I was only 17, so I didn't know no better. So, it's up to him to forgive me and move on. A grown man, I guess he would move on, but I'm not gonna force him to do nothing. If he give me that call, we can sit down and talk. If he don't, hey, I'll just continue to move on and live my life and continue to do what I need to do as a member of society. I don't have to sell drugs today. If I don't have money to do stuff, oh well, I just don't have money to do stuff. I'd rather have my freedom than to have some money in my pocket and take a chance on going to jail today. I sat in jail too much and ain't nothing fun about it. That's why when people get over here and I be seeing these dudes on these internet glorifying this shit, it pisses me off so bad because they lying to you, bro. You're going to sit here and tell me that you enjoy being in jail. You enjoy running around cutting your own people, sneaking and cutting this person, stabbing that person and doing for no damn reason. That don't even make no damn sense. Who does that? Who does that? Who goes in and then looks to hurt somebody that didn't do nothing to him? You don't know this person from Adam. Like, we don't rock like that. Like, even up north, when we went up north, it was rules and it was codes to this shit. Like, we ain't going around just fucking up people for nothing, for no reason. When it was on, it was on. Yeah, you had to strap up. When you came out your cell, you better be ready or stay in your cell or get fucked up and go to PC if you ain't rocking with everybody else. That's how it went down where we was at. Either you knuckled up or you took your ass to PC, because when niggas caught up with you, they're going to bang you up anyway. So you might as well fight the enemy instead of fighting your people. And that's how it was. But we didn't go around just starting trouble with people for no reason. Oh, there go this dude over there. I don't like him because he down with these dudes. I'm going to cut him or stab him for no reason. No, we ain't rock like that. So, I'm not going to sit here and say it was fun. It was adrenaline rush when you was with it. You with your homeboys and, your homeboys, and y'all like, yeah, we're going to get these niggas. We're going to come out on top. But we don't know if we're going to come out on top. Somebody might end up dead. So it was never a thing where we just went to start trouble with people. We had a reason. People were being oppressed by different, people, different races. Keep it real. Puerto Ricans was just fucking taking niggas shit. That's how it was. Puerto Ricans was taking niggas shit. Niggas got tired of it. Niggas like, this shit ain't gonna keep happening. They was running the fucking wash machines, the dryers, commissary, taking people's shit. Niggas coming from visits, they running up on niggas, taking people's shit with their little steel or whatever. Niggas got together and said, this shit is gonna stop. In all prisons, everybody got together and said at 12 o'clock, this shit is setting off. Wherever you at, swing on them, stab on them, whatever you got to do. You better do it. If you don't, you going in. And that's how it was, 1994. Remember, everybody got kicked to all the jails. Boom, at 12 o'clock, it's on and popping. Some niggas from our side got fucked up. Some niggas from their side got fucked up. That's just what it was. Every jail was on lockdown. They had to sort this shit out. They couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. Motherfuckers ended up dead in one of the jails, a couple of jails, so they just locked everybody down, and that's when they came up with this gang shit. That's when they started making the gang blocks and the gang security threat risk groups, and they labeled ECB for New Haven. They labeled Hartford was the Solitos and the Solids, and they labeled Latin Kings and the Etas, and it was a big mess because they started snatching people up from every jail. Then that's when the bitch start coming out of niggas. They don't want to go nowhere. They comfortable. Oh, I don't want to go to it. I want to stay right here. They got my TV, my people coming to visit. I don't want to. So they start telling everything. Oh, yeah, they did that. So that's how they start figuring out shit, because motherfuckers can't hold water. They must lock a nigga in seg. A nigga want his TV. He want to visit. He want to see his girl. He want a phone call. So he just go to telling. That's how it is. The weak can't survive in joints like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's school going on in jail. It's people that's doing positive things. You got your Christian brothers who ain't down with nothing, that just go to church and they don't bother nobody, don't get in no trouble. They do their time. They go to work, and they ain't in no gangs and nobody bother them. You got the Muslim brothers. Nobody bother them because they deep. You know what I'm saying? So you got the knuckleheads everywhere. That's just like out here in the street. You got knuckleheads, but you got people doing the right thing. Jail, the same thing. You got the do the right thing crew, and you got the do the wrong thing crew, and that's just how it is everywhere. You can be with the right people or you can be with the wrong people, and that's just how it is. And when I did my time, I hung with the right people because it wasn't about me trying to be no tough guy. I wasn't no sucker, but I wasn't going around looking for no trouble. When I got up in the morning, I put my motherfucking boots on, my sneakers on. I kept them tied up until 11 o'clock till it was time to go to bed. And that's how you're supposed to be when you're in the pre. I grew up in the era where that's how you did. You ain't come out your cell with no slippers. You came out strapped up with your shit on, ready to go at all time until you locked in and you was safe in your cell by yourself or you in your bunkie, and that was it. And that's how we rocked. It ain't no fun. It ain't nothing to glorify. I'd rather be out here any day than to be in jail. I've been out of jail since 2007. Right? Yeah, I've been out of jail since 2007. I haven't been back. Since then, I got 2 degrees from college. I worked a couple of jobs. My grandkids are in my life. My daughter's in my life. I lost one daughter, but my daughter's in my life. My son, we had a couple of conversations. One of my jobs closed down because of the COVID. I've been out of work for 2.5 years. Finally got back in the door. It's not a lot, but it's a few hours here and there at this halfway house. So I'm finally doing that. I'm just trying to do the right thing in life, man. And it ain't easy all the time. I go through a lot of shit. Like I tell y'all all the time, my wife is incarcerated, and I'm trying to make it. I'm out here doing, paying bills and household shit to keep a place. So when she come home, she got a place to live. And so I got to pay bills. I got to go shopping. I got to feed myself. I got to go to the laundromat. I got to do all the stuff that a woman usually does. Not saying that it's women's work, men do it too. But, my wife used to take care of all this shit when she was home. And I used to, do other things. But, now that she's gone, I got to do all this shit. So, it's a learning experience, but I'm learning how to live life, and I'm learning how to do it sober without having to hustle. And, it's a struggle with the bills and everything, the money, financial part of it, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue to go. And that's why I do this YouTube channel. I'm trying to get this up and running so if I can get enough view time, I wouldn't mind getting a check the end of the month or every last Thursday or whatever you do. That's why I need you people to start viewing my stuff, man. Subscribe to the channel, man, and stop playing. It's only going to get better. Everything I say, I do. I said I'm going to get right. I'm going to get a platform. I'm going to get a better computer. I'm going to get a microphone. I'm going to get a better camera so I can start putting content up here on the screen. I can share the screen and put the content up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I start talking about stuff. I'm going to start bringing my books out. I got a lot of books. When I went to school, I got books on all kind of stuff. Remember, I went for social work, human services. I got a lot of books on the mind, on the body, on environments, on poverty, on all that stuff, man, on equality, on not being equal with the other races, inequalities, all kind of stuff, man. And we're going to get into so much stuff, but I just wanted to get my platform right so I can start sharing the screen, so I can start putting up content and doing the right thing when I do it. And so I can start explaining it and you guys can understand it. And I'm not just talking for nothing. I got one person that always watch me, but never says nothing. Who are you? And that's a shame. I'm live for 18 minutes and I only have one person looking. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's sometimes it discourages me, man. I swear it do, man. It do, man. Like, come on, man. But when I go look at all these other channels, I see people talking about nothing, really. And they get so many views. What I got to talk about? What y'all want to see? Some naked women? Y'all view my shit then? If I got some naked women up here? But that's never going to happen. Start interviewing some kids, man. Start talking about these youth out here that's all messed up. That's what I'm going to start doing. And I want you guys to follow me because that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start interviewing people outside, people that's messed up, homeless, how they got like that, just all different kind of stuff, because this is what we do when we have to learn about the inner city and our environments and how people struggle and how they end up the way they end up, how they end up homeless with nowhere to live, no medical, no income, and some people are content with that. We see a lot of people now where they're what do you call it? They're going outside, they're holding up signs, they're saying they need money for this, money for that. But as soon as you give them the money, they go run and get drugs with it. It's like it's a bunch of that's going on. It's a lot of the white people that's doing it. So if it was the black people standing in the streets, the police would have been stopped that. But since it's Caucasian people doing it, they feel like they're not harming nobody. They're just asking for money. But you let it be. If it was a bunch of black people walking up and down the highways and the streets, boy, man, listen, it would be a problem. And that's what inequalities in this world, man. We got to stop. People got to stop thinking that because you're white, you're better than black people. And people black that think that people white that don't think like that, something wrong with you, because most of them do think like that. And the ones that don't say it and admit it, they think like that too, but they just embarrassed to say it. Some people got the heart to say it and some people don't. Even the ones that's your friends, white people, they know they got it easier than we got it. They know if a job comes and they come and I come, that they know who's going to get the job 9 times out of 10. And it shouldn't be like that. And it's only like that because they got control of everything, because we were so scared to fight back. You can't be scared to fight back. You can't be scared to tell your people it's a better way. Stop going to school looking to work a paycheck to paycheck. Start going to school so you can own some shit. So you can be the boss. So people can work for you. So you can be your own boss, own your own property, own your own home. Instead of paying rent and looking for handouts, you can be paying a mortgage. So I said all these people, they always say that we're not good enough to pay a mortgage, but we're good enough to be on Section 8. We can pay $9, $11, $1,200 living in the inner city, but a mortgage only costs you $11, $1,200. But why we can't pay a mortgage? If we can pay a slumlord $1,200 a month, why can't we pay $1,100 for a mortgage or $1,200 for a mortgage for a one-family house? We can, but we just can't get the opportunity to get the house because you know what they tell us? Our credit ain't good. We don't got no collateral. We don't own nothing. We ain't work long enough. All that type of shit, man. But all them laws were stopping black people from owning property. What was the excuse then? It wasn't none. It was just we were black, and because we're black, we can't buy property from the banks. We can't get loans from the banks. The red, what they call it, the red line something, or red claw line, whatever they called it back in the days. It's damn near like that now. Me and you walk into a bank. If our credit ain't 700 or something, we ain't getting no credit, and that's the bottom line. But how are you supposed to build up credit if they don't never give you a chance to get credit? Well, that's the stupid shit I don't understand. I'm live streaming for 22 minutes. I had one person looking at it. This is crazy. I'm about to end this, y'all. It's your boy J Hud, man. Save our youth. I'm out of here.